nothing changes.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I wanted to do a video because it's been a question I was asked multiple times when eBay switched over to managed payments. For some of us, we are still on PayPal, so this doesn't matter. But once you switch over to managed payments, it may matter to you. So a lot of you are familiar with PayPal and their working capital loans. This is also for Etsy, which has been included in this as well. So if you don't know what a working capital loan is from PayPal, or you've never had one or never experienced one, basically, when you start selling on eBay, before managed payments existed, your money was going into PayPal, and PayPal could see how much in sales you were doing every week, every month, every year. And if you hit minimum numbers, which I think it was like 10 grand a year or 15 grand a year, and this was gross sales, they would offer you the chance to borrow money, and it was a very reasonable rate. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't expensive either. So let's say you were doing $15,000 or $20,000 a year. You're doing $1,500, maybe upwards of $2 grand a month in sales, and you're hitting these numbers. PayPal would say, hey, do you need money to buy some inventory? We'll give you $5,000. And what was great was there's no interest. It's a one-time fee. And so they might say, hey, Casey, I'll let you borrow $5 grand, and we're going to charge you $600 as a fee. And so your payback is $5,600. And instead of making payments to pay it back, like let's divide it up over 12 payments. No, what they would do is you would choose a percentage, 20, 25, or 30%. And every time you sell an item, out of that $20 item, they would take 20% or 30% or 25% or whatever the agreed percentage was. And they had different requirements for different levels. But let's say it was 25%. So you sold a $20 item, they're going to take $5. And so you'd only get 15 of your $20 sale. And that $5 would go to paying back that $5,600 loan. And so you only had to pay back like 10% every 90 days as a minimum. You could pay it back faster, you could pay it back slower. And in theory, if you use the $5 grand responsibly, or whatever amount of money you got, and you bought inventory and you put it into your inventory and you ramped up your business, you should go from selling $1,500 or $2 grand a month to selling 25 or $3 grand a month. And well, if you got up to $3 grand a month and you were paying it back at 25% per sale, well, that's $750 a month. And in about 8 months, you would pay 7 to 8 months, you would pay back the whole loan. Your business would be bigger. You'd get to keep all of your money, and then you could borrow more money if you need. And as you build history, they'll offer you more and more money. And so way back in the day, years ago, I took several of these loans as inventory floats so I could buy 10 and 15 and 20 grand in inventory. I took a $30,000 loan from PayPal Working Capital probably 3 or 4 years ago, right when I started YouTube. And you guys saw me build up my Amazon account. I had been on Amazon about a year, about 5 years now. So this is probably 4 years ago, 2015, 2016 time frame, somewhere in there, probably 2015. And we really used that money, and we built and made more money, because remember, if somebody hands you $30,000 and they charged me like $3,500, so I had to pay back $33,500, I should be able to take 30 grand and turn it into way more profit than 3,000 bucks, right? So, and that's what happened. That's what we did. It was a great investment for us. And before that time, even, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I took like a 5,000, I took like a 10,000. There's nothing wrong with taking loans. Every business borrows money, whether they do it through PayPal Working Capital or credit cards or line of credits. Almost every successful business borrows money, and it was fine. It was a great alternative way to borrow money. Well, when PayPal takes your payments, now that you're on managed payments, for those of you that have switched over, or you Etsy sellers, there's no way to pay that money back because the money's not coming into PayPal, right? And so everyone wanted to know if the PayPal Working Capital was going to stop. Now, eBay Managed Payments does have an agreement with one of the other companies. I can't remember. Somebody might want to remind me. Is it Square or Stripe or one of them? Anyways, PayPal is now offering an opportunity for you to get your PayPal account a routing number. And I'm going to show you the screenshots in a minute. It's going to be called PayPal Direct Deposit. And whenever you sell something on eBay Managed Payments, it sends it to your bank account. Same with Etsy, it sends it to your bank account, right? Well, instead of sending it to your bank account, you're going to be able to put in your PayPal account with routing number as the account on file with eBay. So when eBay disperses your $100 in sales today, it's going to go to your PayPal account rather than your bank account like it normally would. And then PayPal is A, going to be able to see your sales totals so they can make you an offer and loan you money, and B, have a way to collect that 20, 25, 30% payment. So then your money, your $100 is going to go into PayPal. PayPal is going to take their 25 bucks, say 25%. You'll have $75 in PayPal, and then you'll just send the money from PayPal to your bank account. Now, the downside to that is it is going to cause it to be a day or two more delayed from it going, instead of from your bank account or from your eBay to your bank or from your Etsy to your bank, from your eBay and Etsy over to PayPal, then into your bank with what's left after PayPal takes its loan repayment. So that is a delay. The positive side is you'll be able to use your PayPal debit card on the same day that it arrives. So that's really good, and that will help speed it up. And also you'll be able to get this loan. And so all really, really good things. So what I want to do is pop up on my screen, show you the options and how it's going to work. And then that way you guys, if you need working capital or you think you qualify, I think you have to have had a PayPal account for more than 6 months. You have to have sales history. They have it on their website. You can just Google PayPal working capital. I'll try to link it below and look up the requirements. But if you qualify, it's a really great way to get some money to help you out. Word of warning to all people watching this. This goes the same whether it's credit cards or line of credit or working capital loan or whatever it is. Don't use the money frivolously. Do not blow the money to get tattoos. Do not take a cruise. Do not go buy 100 bottles of Grey Goose and go to the club and party. Use the money to grow your business. Inventory is best. If you don't use it all on inventory, buying things that save you money is next best. Things like thermal printers, stocking up on supplies because you buy them in bulk and get them cheaper. Things of that nature will really help you. Buying things that make you go faster, tape guns, whatever it is that you need to buy, but inventory is always best. The third option to use it for is you can use the money to pay off other loans or credit cards if the fee is less than the interest you're paying elsewhere. Kind of like a credit consolidation. If you have a credit card with 20% and another credit card offers you 10%, you take this credit card and you pay off the balance of this one to get the interest rate down. So you can sort of do that if you have something that's a high interest loan or something that you want to use the working capital to pay off, because the working capital fee ends up being less than the interest you would pay on the other loan. Okay. If you don't understand that, don't do it. Okay, so let me show you the screenshots. Let me show you what's going on with this, and hopefully this is helpful for a lot of you. Okay, so I have some screenshots here in my iPad. The audio might be a little different than you're used to, but I got sent these in messages, so I just saved them to the iPad. Let's just go through it really quickly, so excuse me if I go in the wrong order because they're all mixed up, but hopefully this works. What is PayPal Direct Deposit? It's a routing number and account number that replaces your bank account and deposits your eBay and Etsy sales into your account with PayPal. It's free and only takes a few minutes to set up. So that is awesome, right? Let's scroll over here. Why set up a PayPal Direct Deposit? You can automatically repay your loans. Fast access to your sales without fees. Once eBay or Etsy processes your sales, your funds will be available in your account with PayPal in 1 to 2 business days. There are no transfer fees or any other fees. Fantastic. Like I said, it's a little bit of a delay because instead it goes from eBay and Etsy over to PayPal instead of eBay or Etsy to your bank, but you can access it through PayPal. Help improve your future loan eligibility. Remember, your PayPal loan eligibility is based on your sales that PayPal sees. So if you don't have money coming into PayPal, they're not going to offer you a loan. The more money you have coming into PayPal, the more money they're going to offer you. And then quickly move your money to your bank account, which you can still move from PayPal to your bank account, right? Okay, so let's move over here. So there's like kind of an up close, free and easy solution to help eBay manage payments and Etsy borrowers manage their PayPal working capital loans. Perfect. This is why you should set it up. And then if we come back over here, step 1 is to look up your PayPal Direct Deposit credentials. You'll get the routing number and account number. You'll update your eBay or Etsy accounts with the new routing number and account number instead of your bank account number. And then number 3 is let the sales flow. Within 2 business days, your eBay and Etsy sales will flow directly into your account with PayPal. So there it is. This is PayPal Direct Deposit. And you can see up there at the top right-hand corner that it's asking for an account number and a routing number. Now they sent out surveys to people. You can see it says PayPal-survey. Friend of mine went through it, set it up, and all ready to go. So that's how easy it is. It looks good. Those of you that want to get working capital. Now, I'm not on managed payments, so I don't need to use it. And I have PayPal still directly for my eBay sales. So if I wanted a loan, I could do it. But for those of you over on managed payments, or if you use Etsy, you can add Etsy to go to your PayPal, which will increase your sales to PayPal's eyes, and then you will be eligible and qualify for higher loan amounts. So use it responsibly, but this is PayPal direct deposit. Pretty cool idea they came up with as a solution to get around the whole money not going into PayPal thing. So thank you, PayPal, for that. If you guys are interested, just Google up PayPal direct deposit, and I'll try to link it down below for you. And let me know if you're using it. If you do use it in the future, come back and comment, tell me how it works. But everything looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty straightforward, and hopefully it helps some of you guys get some loans that you may need to use that money, buy inventory, and make more money. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.